Luke 15:13 downwards records a very important part of scripture, the prodigal son. The Bible tells us that two sons lived with their father, but the younger requested for his inheritance much earlier than desired. He took whatever he had been given, went to another country, lived a wild life, and in a very short time, he was back in need. So scripture further tells us that he hired himself to a countryman who asked him to take care of his pigs. There were days where he even desired to eat pots that were given to the pigs, but he could not even get to eat because he was hungry. So scripture says this young man came back to his senses. He came back to himself. He said, "Why stay here hungry? Why desire a pot of pigs when my father has so much that even servants would have food to spare?" Child of God, there are days and there are times where we go out there living a wild life. We get into all kinds of things that is undesirable unto God and even unto ourselves. We get to that point where we are in so much need and we only ought to get back to ourselves, get back to our senses, and go back and receive the blessing that our God has for us. Don't be prideful. Don't hold on to what is out there. Go back so that your Father who is in heaven, or whoever God has designed to be a help in your life, will have compassion on you to be a blessing to you. There was an aspect of this scripture, a twist that I really liked, of which is not normally being preached about. That is regarding the elder son who came back home. He said, "Father, I'm hungry, I'm unhappy, I've lived with you, served you, and been loyal to you all these years. You never gave me a young goat to enjoy with my friends." It's important that as people in authority, as fathers and mothers, as people who run businesses, it's important to reward loyalty, bless faithfulness, and ensure that people who have been serving with you for many years at least receive a little reward from you. Go out there, get back to yourself, and do what God expects of you. You are blessed.